Here we have a mid-season clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. First play, looking to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Grab down the middle. It's Jimenez. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Now they call a run. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Heading left after the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. There's contact on the throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The game goes back to 1895, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895. But you're right, things seemed to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Using his legs, it's Karapateas. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Alabama. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PAT makes the score 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there and start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where to go to get that first down.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
He's running out of time here. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
There's a screen pass to the running back. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. The receiver grabs it. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
BAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Ball handed off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. The ball is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Using his legs, it's Karapateas. Nothing doing on that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. It's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Alabama.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for his back. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
He hands it off from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking for a receiver. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. That's right, down near the 10, and he's still going. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch. After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's first and goal at the 3. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Here's that defense shifting again. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. It's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success.
Heading for the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelbacker, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig it.
He's in the clear. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A great catch and run for 6. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. We tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
With the catch, it's Jimenez. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Boy, 3rd and 1, and they decide to throw the football. The defense was not surprised at all. They catch a break, come up with a sack.
And here comes the punter onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quick throw to the left. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we've got a 4th down.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. It's a shotgun run call. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. A pre-snap motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. He's looking deep here. Has caught. Can he get in?
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half, and they punch it in and build the lead before the break. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
This defense is hanging tough. Can they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Defense reacts quickly, a very short game on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. Looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU. And it's the Bayou Bengals pouring it on, beginning to pull away, and those LSU fans are really beginning to party now, Kirk.
Yeah, LSU is having a lot of fun with this. Anytime they beat Alabama, they're always happy. But to be pulling away and almost starting to embarrass them, that's a special day for the LSU faithful.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
48, Alabama, 14.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Look at out throwing here to start the drive. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Ready up.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
Come on, set. Ready, go.
Keeps it on the draw. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're going to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Tuna.
Hey, let's make some good calls, offense.
And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made by the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. The offense still on the field. He said they're going to go for it. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, tied.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal. I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Alabama, 21.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. Makes the defender miss. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackle on the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
And the runner takes off to his right. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Powering through a tackle. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The shotgun handoff here. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's an out route, the catch made. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, he spins free. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far.
21.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal.
Here we go.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
They'll set up with a PAT. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they trap him for a sack. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another...
Now here he goes. The 30. Past the 20. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Bama.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
69, Alabama, 28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
One of the few mistakes we've seen from this quarterback. He has been pretty much flawless this entire game, but this time tries to get a little greedy, and it cost him.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Catch made on the left side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick catch over the middle. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking for his big tight end, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. As the first down is still going. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker. So let's check out that. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
There's the interception. Man, this defense could have used that a lot earlier, but a chance here for the offense now to get some late consolation points.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field.
On the double. Acorn. Terrier. Hawk. Gorilla.
It's a blitz look here from the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Karapatsias. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Brings up second down.
Hornet. Griffin. Lion. Arrow.
Looking to pass here on second down. Takes a deep shot down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. How do you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory?
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
42.
Working clock with the ground game. Got the first down and still motoring. Run down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Just pounding away for another big game, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown. What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game of playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
Green 25.
And there's the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So no gain on second down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they...
Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep...
Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win.